What's up guys? So in this video I want to give you some tips on how to improve your jump rope game. So the first tip is finding the right length of rope. So what you want to do is put your foot into the middle of the rope, pull the handles up to your shoulders, and it should come up to about armpit height. If it's too long, simply put a knot in the middle of the rope, put your foot back onto the rope to remeasure it, and that is a perfect height for skipping. This is a great tip that if you're in the gym perhaps using a rope that isn't yours, you can easily make adjustments. The next tip is hand placement. Now you see people skipping the hands really wide here, and it is possible to skip like this, but it looks super ugly. And actually what you're actually doing with the rope is creating more of a C shape. Now when your hands are wider, you are more likely to catch your feet. What you actually want to do is pull your elbows nice and tight, and you're going to create almost a 90-degree angle with the arms, just here as you can see. Now even if you're skipping and you don't quite get that 90-degree angle, keeping the intention of doing that is going to allow you to skip much more fluid, and you're less likely to catch your feet. And you can see it creates more of a U shape here with the rope. Now this becomes super important when you do start adding in tricks, because this is a shape you want to create with the rope. Now it might feel awkward at first, but trust me, start doing this hand placement and you're going to find skipping, adding tricks so much easier down the line. The next tip is tuck jumping. Now this beautiful little gem here is quite a trait of beginners, and I probably did it when I first started. What you actually want to do is start thinking about straightening your legs a little bit more and bouncing more on your toes. You want to keep this movement really light, and the best way to do this is to practice it without the rope. Start jumping normally and start bouncing on your toes. Obviously the reason we tuck jump is because we're thinking about clearing the rope, but keep it nice and light. Practice without the rope so you're not actually skipping your feet. Then when you start using the rope, start straightening your legs a little bit more, bouncing more on the toes, and just keep it nice and soft. Now the next tip is to do with if you are struggling with skipping in general. If you're finding you're catching your feet, you can't get any momentum going, this one is for you. So what you want to do is place the rope between your thumb and your index finger, and then the second part between your index finger and your middle finger, and we're actually going to skip with one hand. So you can use one hand just to get the rhythm. Start off like this, just find the rhythm, then add your feet in. Then what you can do is add your second hand and just replicate using a rope in that hand. So that way you're learning the rhythm, the timing with your feet and the rope, but you're not actually catching your feet. So this one's a great one to do as a warm up in order to get your rhythm and timing. And the fifth and final tip is actually to do with thumb placement, which sounds really strange, but actually it's going to really help your skipping game. So what you might be used to is taking your wrist out to side and rotating from the wrists. However, what we do is take your thumbs and place them on the top of the handles, and when you skip, think about pressing your thumbs down into the floor. What that's going to do is allow you to generate a lot more power and a lot more control over the rope, which can help your jump rope game in the long run. And that is it for the 5 tips. I hope you enjoyed this video. I thought I'd finish off with a little bit of a freestyle just to show you the kind of things you can learn to do with the rope. Once you get your foundations down, you start adding in tricks. If you did find this video helpful, please do give us a like, tag a friend. As you all know, organic growth on Instagram is dead in the water, so anything you can do really helps. And I've dedicated my channel to workout tips, follow along workouts, nutrition tips, all that good stuff. So if you do enjoy it, do consider giving us a follow, and I'll speak to you soon.